What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, MrFourBet, and today we're going to be talking about STG Football. STG Football is a 4v4 arcade-style football game that reminds me of NFL Blitz from back in the day. It's a great game to play with your friends. It's also free to play. Download the game and you're ready to go battling it out with some of the best NFL players in the game. It has an NFLPA license, so you're playing with NFL players' likeness. So in essence, the game is pretty simple. You start off on either offense or defense. There's 4 different positions for you to pick. You can play quarterback, running back, wide receiver, or flex, which is tight end in this game. Whatever position that you pick, that'll be your player throughout the entire game. Now on defense, there's 4 positions as well. You can be linebacker, rusher, which is like D-end or defensive lineman, cornerback, or safety. Now, once again, just like when you're playing offense, whatever position you pick will be yours throughout the game. So there's a lot of key differences between this game and like a Madden, for example. In this game, there's only certain places you can pass the ball. So if you're a receiver, you have to run to those glowing dots. And if you're a quarterback, you can only throw to those glowing dots. Another huge difference in this game is there's only 1 first down marker on the entire field, and that's at the 50-yard line. So once you start moving the ball, you get past the 50, it's first and goal no matter where you're at on the field. At that point, you have 4 plays to either score a touchdown or kick a field goal. Field goals are unlocked at the 40-yard line, and they kind of have a little RNG style with it. The closer you are, the higher percentage you have to potentially make your field goal, the further, so on and so forth. So another difference in this game, and possibly the biggest difference of this game, is the energy bar. You need to treat the energy bar like your lifeblood. You don't have any energy, you can't do any super abilities. Now, how do you determine how much energy you have? Well, that's determined based upon the rarity of your superstar. As you can see on this graph, starters are going to be able to go up to a max level 10. So they're going to have the lowest amount of energy. And then you work your way all the way up to the 5-star or ultra rare cards that can have a max level of 60. And they are going to have the most energy available. Now, why is that important? Well, they're in this game, there's called super abilities, and we're going to hop into that right now. The first ability we're going to talk about is Super Catch. Super Catch allows you to make tightly guarded catches on offense. It is the K button on the keyboard and the South button on a controller. It also gives you a little bit of a delay, like jumping for high passes IRL, so make sure you use this wisely. On defense, Super Catch helps you intercept passes and deflect passes thrown your way. Having a well-timed super catch is key to getting interceptions. However, if you do go up for an interception and miss, the offense will have space to catch and run, so judge your super catches wisely. If you do it correctly, you'll be getting a bunch of interceptions all over the offense. Next up, we have Super Dive. Super Dive is the left button on a controller and J for the keyboard. On offense, Super Dive can be used for a couple of different things. It can be used to catch a tip ball or even catch a pass. While you're running the ball, it can also be used to dive and save energy, because getting tackled takes more energy away from you than simply diving. It can also give you a nice little boost towards that first down or even a touchdown. On defense, diving is a little bit of a gamble. Yes, you can make an amazing tackle or sack, but if you miss, you will be on the ground for a few seconds and out of the play, leaving your team in a 3v4 situation. Just like on offense, you can make a dive or an interception off of tip passes, so make sure you use dive wisely. The third ability is Power. It is the north button on a controller and I on a keyboard. Power has multiple uses. On offense, you can block for a teammate and spring them downfield. While running the ball, you can stiff arm the competition, one of my favorite ways that Power is used. On defense, Power is the best way to tackle because it doesn't leave you in a vulnerable position as Super Dive. Also, if the offensive player is low on energy and you power them, it's very likely they fumble the football. The last ability is Super Speed, and it's the right button on a controller and L on a keyboard. Super Speed is literally what it sounds like. It's the speed boost in STG Football. Each position's speed boost is a little different and longer, but one thing is for sure, you hit that boost and you will be gone. The higher the level of your superstar, the more speed boost you will have, so make sure you're leveling up those players. I hope you enjoyed our video on STG Football Super abilities. Make sure you're using your energy effectively to outplay your opponents. I'll be putting the official STG Discord in the description for anyone who wants to talk some STG football. Once again, this is MrFourBet, and you keep dominating on that field.